As we say, they manufacture our communities to constantly be in a sense of begging. Yeah? So that we will beg, that we hope the next big rich person will move inside here and dump some money in our community. Because apparently that's all we have. We just gotta stand by, wait for the next company to come and dump money on us in exchange for, I don't know, polluting our water. I guess I gotta suck it up because it's getting really hard, but it does. We can no longer allow ourselves to fall into the trap that is, oh, but I gotta do my job. I gotta feed my family. I gotta put on roof over my head. There are thousands of different creative ways you can do it. And to add to, understand that what's happening on the world scale right now. Mauna Kea is one of the pinnacle points of our part in the story of what's happening on the world scale right now. Just what last month had the big massive climate change marches, right? One of the biggest ones is in New York City. You know what was all over New York City? Mauna Kea, Kia'i Mauna. We were all over that march. Even some of the main speakers on the main stage, they were wearing Mauna Kea shirts. Mauna Kea is a symbol in the world movement. There's a lot of us right here, we never even know that. What? We are? Yes, we are. It's also about how we're doing it. Aloha is critical. But remember, kapu aloha, there's always a partner word. There's another word that's critical to that, and we keep forgetting. Kapu aloha me ka oiai'o. What is that? Kapu aloha me ka oiai'o. 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 Truth. Honesty. Kapu aloha me ka oiai'o. We stand in kapu aloha and we stand in truth. We're not making up. We're not going to try and make some frivolous something. No. We can stand for it. We can stand for it because we know we are in the light. That's why we research. We find the truth and all this stuff, and so that their negativity cannot penetrate. So that their lives and these seats start reflecting and bouncing off because we just hold this truth, the automatic truth. Sorry, your building causes permanent alteration to the aina. Look at it. Oh, but no, look at it. Oh, but we're going to drop money. Look at it. Dropping money into I will say this right straight out. Helping the native Hawaiian community does not mitigate damaging the mountain. Sorry, Kanaka. No. Even if they're trying to fund the sovereignty movement. No. Absolutely not. I'm a big proponent, I've said it before too. It could be the sovereign Hawaiian kingdom of Hawaii building a Hawaiian temple on that mountain. I'll fight you too. Regardless of whoever sits on a throne or sits in whatever government that we create, the aina is the supreme. Ain't no mortal human kanaka higher than that. He ali'i ka aina, he kawa ke kanaka. Any real chief knows that. Any real ali'i knows that. The only reason our ali'i or were ali'i, is because of their connection and the responsibility that they held to protect aina. So they go turn their back on aina, they lose their right to rule. They go turn their back on the akua, they lose their genealogical right to be leaders. So in this day and age, same thing. Does not bind us to only bringing back the old. The world has changed. The world is much bigger. We ourselves need to look at the situations that we are facing here and now. And regardless of whatever flag we stand under, the mountain is forever. The water needs to be forever. The forest needs to be forever. That is primary. That is sustaining life. And that's why nothing that they can come to, and I say that to every single Kanaka organization especially. Do not ever think that you can speak on behalf of our people if you take any type of bribe or money as a sacrifice or an alternative or a mitigation to allow desecration. There's nothing they can give us to mitigate the destruction of the mountain. There's nothing. Why? Because you need to open your eyes and learn from what's happened around the world. How many different nations, how many different peoples and governments and whatever have done that. They eventually will buckle, and they will give up their mountains, they will give up their rivers for a mighty dollar or whatever. And now look at our planet. I will always challenge everybody right back to the fact, oh, it's so great, how come I can't promise my kid a future then? This is our movement here in Hawaii that's part that we have to make sure that we win. Because it's also training us on how we're going to challenge and take on and change things for the better for the rest of Hawaii. And in that, helping to echo the change in the world. To help to encourage and support those changing efforts around the world. I think it's another level when you hear that little story about I believe it's Diane Bucky, who put out long ago, spoke those words of, and there will become a time when the world will look to Hawaii for instructions on how to find world peace. Because we have something, and that's aloha. What is the mountain deeming us to do? Actually practice that to the highest. So, this movement is doing a lot on all kinds of different levels: political, legal, spiritual, cultural, environmental. It's in so many arenas. So I can only share tidbits and give a little bit of information in 2 hours. I like to just, in this time, like all I can do is give the tidbits and something that you might bite onto that's waga ono and you're going to continue to pursue it. Or as I shared, every time if something I've said tonight has helped to spark a curiosity or something that you want to learn more about, feel free to contact me. It's on Facebook, just or Instagram or something, or just don't call me. Because you're not gonna get an answer. I never answer. But there's ways, and I can either help you or direct you to someone who can, or direct you to where you can go learn. Because we all need to cultivate our intelligence so that we all, that's us, that's part of the kukulu, the building, the constructing. So in closing to this, I always look at the word, our word for mountain is Mauna, Mau, to progress. All those things, Mauna, the multiple progressions. That which is the continuum. That's what mountains are supposed to be. There's pillars that rise up to continue to cultivate and capture all that is needed to flow down and give life to us. That's why Mauna Kea is the hiapo. In our genealogy story, is the firstborn, is our oldest sibling, and therefore, like the little siblings, our job, we have to support them. We will do everything we gotta do to help feed us. And not just for us, but forevermore. So as we continue to move forward as a Lahu, as a community, as a species on this planet, and we are continuing to reawaken, I just encourage everyone to always stand firm and educate yourself so you can be able to get to that point to articulate even to in full understanding, so that you are firm and you are solid and you can be kukulu. You don't have to wait for a hero to come along. Every one of us has to be our hero. Okay, I'm trying to just break it down. So I'm going to go ahead in a moment of mahalo. I hope something I said helped you out a little bit, somewhat. This is just the first of many showings. Some people have already asked me to come back to go some more, or just practice some more. Practice some more. But with that too, I'm just going to open up the floor now for some time if there's any questions. Q&A.